Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Young to throw here on third. He has the first over the middle. Down to the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you can find pay dirt.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. They'll run here from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but...
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. A tight end in motion now. Here's Brown again. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They kick the running back in motion. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches it right there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Pass play coming here. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 13-7 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Into the 2nd level past the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 12. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Saints bump the lead up to 13 points. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he hits the 2nd level. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Young to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again.
Brown on the carry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll run again with Brown. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. That stop made by Derek Brown. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. Room to the right. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Brown on the inside give. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point attempt coming up. And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Young looking to throw. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Young on 1st and 10. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! Free up the middle. It's a breakaway! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Saints get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Keeping it on the ground. But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we finished 2 quarters. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And defenders are there to get him at the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll throw it. Has a man. It's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From midfield now. Forced out to, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
That one's complete right side.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go right back to Pierce. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Brown again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the 1st. Gets a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. And that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter.
32, Panthers 7.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. Has a hole left, room to run. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Setting up to try the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Young back to it after the pick. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 38. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Defense shows blitz. Young. He finds Sanders. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Stays in the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Young to throw it. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will trail by 25. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Here's Young on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Young. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down, Young. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And it sets up 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Hands off here for Brooks. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Going for it with Brooks. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A give left side to Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. A run with Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So it's a win for the Saints. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.